These handy little production savers could be the difference between success and a big waste of time. David Zarat has prepared a tip for navigating audio in the studio.
First off, I want to have this qualifier that I'm not a professional audio person, but I play one on TV. So the first thing is the mixer board. Now, this is a Mackie mixer. It's a 16 channel, and this is the main master output. Okay? Each one of these is a different source that comes in, and these here are for microphones, and these here are for the decks that are hooked into it so that you can roll things into your video. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to calibrate your mixer with over here with your decks. Okay, and you do that with tone. So right here it says tone. This button here, when it's out and not depressed, then it makes this pot active. So I come up with tone, I bring this up to the unity line right there. I put this on the unity line, and you can see over here it's at +2. Well, how do I adjust it then? If this is on unity, that's on unity. I go to the very top and there's a trim pot. See how that's changing the level? And I adjust that down so that that's at 0. If the mixer's reading 0, I want my deck to read 0. So I bring channel 1 down to 0, and I bring channel 2 down to 0. And that'll ensure that when you're looking at the mixer and seeing those levels, that they're going to match the levels that you have on a deck. Okay? You might ask, why would you want to have a compressor in an audio room? You think about an air compressor, you know. No, a compressor is something, it puts a ceiling on your signal so it can't go beyond that. And a good reason for having it is if, say you have a talk show with 2 guests, and one of the guests is constantly laughing. So you're talking at about this level, and all of a sudden the guest goes, "Oh no!" And it's like really loud level, and it's constantly pegging your limits, your audio meters on your deck. Well, you could put compression on that. So it puts a ceiling on your signal so that it doesn't go above that. And I'll show you how to do that. Okay, a patch panel is a piece of equipment right here that basically has all the outs and ins on all the pieces of equipment wired to here. So instead of having to go around behind and disconnect an in or an out and run it over here, we can do it all here in this nice neat little location. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the main left and right output out of the board, and I'm going to patch it into this compressor right over here. And I'm using this Behringer Composer Pro because it has an auto function on it, so you don't have to worry about all the knobs. All you have to do is make sure that it's on auto, and then right over here that in button is pushed, so it'll automatically calibrate it. This is one channel, and this is the second channel. It says comp 1 and comp 2. Okay, so we have tone going. You can see it's set to 0. So I'm going to patch the left channel from the mixer out, right here, program left out, to compressor in. Now you look over here, oh my goodness, it's disappeared. Well, we now have to come out of the compressor, which is right above it, back in to the mixer, boom. And you can see over here, it suddenly returns. So we've completed that chain. Now, look at channel 1. That has no compression on it. Over here, on this compressor, remember I said put it on auto, and I'm going to put compression in. See what it does? I'm going to take it off. Boom. I'm going to put it in, I'm going to take it off. So when I do a program and I run tone onto the tape, which is what Master Control wants, I don't have compression in when I'm recording tone. But as soon as my program starts, that's when I put the compressor in. Now, I've got a little demonstration for a microphone here. Okay, I've got a lav here, and it's plugged into channel 1. I'm going to shut my tone off right up there. See that when the red light is on, it's on mute. When I take it off, it's good. And I'm going to bring that up, bring it up, bring it up, put it on unity. And that seems to be pretty good. My levels here seem to be pretty good. And if you come over here on this deck, those levels there, they look pretty good. All right? And now remember, there's no compression in this. Now I'm going to duplicate what it looks like if somebody's talking really loud. So here, they're talking really loud. They're laughing. They're okay. When you play back this tape, when it's that distorted, it's going to sound really, really bad. So how could I fix that? I've already got my compression for one channel in. If I come over here and push in and go back, and I'm yelling again, excuse me, yelling again. See how channel 2 is going way up? But channel 2 stays right there, right at about 0. It's not pegging way crazy, way crazy. So that's a quick little lesson in the audio mixer and using compression and how to monitor in the control room at the studio at SPNN.